What's up, YouTube?
How are you, man?
I'm doing good, brother. How are you, man?
I'm okay. Nice.
Long time no see you.
No time no see.
How's life?
Very good, man.
Today's a special day.
Yeah.
Super special day today.
I was looking forward to this.
Me too, me too. Guys, definitely from the title, you guys already know. It's a family that have been part of the channel already. We did an amazing street interview in BGC, and they were nominated for Pusong Pinoy Award last year as well. And we did an interview as well. We have been planning these amazing podcasts.
By request from them.
Yeah, by your request. And finally, it's happening today. Here on the studio, round of applause to always be changing. Cheers.
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 Very deserved.
Cheers.
Yes.
Exactly. What a way to do cheers in the Philippines with a buko juice.
You should have seen them trying to open these up.
Guys, on the comments below, let us know how do you guys open buko juice, okay?
Yeah.
And brothers,
we need to learn.
There are multiple tools involved.
Exactly. And but thank God we have a buko right now. Brother, just
Yes.
before we start, how are you? How is the year so far?
Awesome. Good start so far. Yeah.
We're in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So
How was for the people that are watching, I was gonna just briefly introduce yourself to the people that are watching.
well, we're the Lockwood family, and we've been traveling the world for about 4 years now, and we've hit 30 countries.
Wow.
We just knocked off our 7th continent last month. But one of our favorite countries, of course, is the Philippines. A little more than 2 years ago, we came here for the first time and loved it so much that we just kept coming back. Ended up getting a home here about 1 year ago, a condo here in BGC. So it's been a part-time home for us since then. About 50% of our time has been spent in the Philippines for the past year.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep coming back.
And how was the year 2024?
It was pretty incredible, especially travel-wise from start to finish. And part of our plan, having Manila as a second home base, was a great jumping off point for other international trips. So it really opened up the other side of the world for us to travel to and from and have a home here.
We were thinking that once we got the condo here, we were going to probably spend way too much time in the Philippines and kind of drop the worldwide travel thing. When in fact, last year, we visited all 7 continents. I mean, that wasn't just in the past 4 years. That was in a 13-month stretch last year. And so we hit Asia from here. Not just, we're in Asia, but we also did our Asian leg for our 7 Continents, 7 Ways show. That was United Arab Emirates, so the opposite corner of Asia. And then we did Australia from here. So yeah, in terms of a hub, it's been really valuable.
And I have to say how affordable the flights are from Manila. And I feel like I found a little hack.
Teach us, please. Yeah.
I will. So every time, because we were 50% in the U.S., 50% in the Philippines, I buy round-trip flights from Manila every time, and we haven't paid over $850 per person for round-trip flights to and from the States.
So same airline,
Yeah,
but it's
same
just
airline.
a fraction of the price to buy a round trip from Manila instead of round trip from Denver.
Yeah. It's like half the price.
Tennis, did you know about that?
It's multiple cities. It's multiple cities
Yeah.
option there.
And I did that before we had our apartment here with Southeast Asia. I would buy a round trip flight, cheapest I could find anywhere in Southeast Asia. You know, Bangkok, Jakarta, Singapore, and then travel from there anywhere we wanted to go. That's how we did our first trip in the Philippines. It was a round trip from Singapore. But the flights within Southeast Asia are so affordable.
And you have mentioned that you guys have been here like 2 years ago. How did you guys know about the Philippines before you guys came here?
Honestly, it just popped up into our feed one day, our YouTube feed one day, and Aaron was out and about.
From the
probably
viewers.
running errands. Yeah, well, not our viewers, just in my feed, my For You page, essentially. And I saw this Philippines episode. I can't even remember the channel name, but that's okay. And I remember it having really good views, and I clicked on it and watched it, and I was like, this place looks incredible.
Yeah.
You know, and it's, of course, some of the trademark Philippines places, right? Palawan, probably Coron in there. I don't remember what all, El Nido. But it was just so beautiful, and I texted her and I said, we need to go to the Philippines.
Yeah.
And I remember you texted back with something like, yeah, maybe for next year we'll look into it. And I was like, no, I want to go now.
Let me guess. First you want to
Yeah.
come here just for visiting.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then
Yeah, and it was also like the first time we really got out of our comfort zone with travel, because before we're like, yeah, we're going to travel all over the place, but we were going to Mexico, Costa Rica, Europe, and we got comfortable in that little bubble of travel. But to go to a
Southeast
new
Asia,
continent, Southeast Asia, it's a totally different culture here, and like so many different cultures within that too. And we came out here when we went to Singapore, Philippines, and I think we did another country.
We talked about this recently. I think that was it for that trip, Singapore and Philippines.
You're right. It was.
Did you? Did you guys? just stay in Manila, or on your first time you went
No.
already exploring the country?
We did Manila, Palawan,
Oh, okay.
Coron, Boracay, Bohol, Cebu, and then
On your
back.
first time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
our
it was
first
our
trip.
most ambitious Philippines trip ever, I think. Everything since
Right.
then has been relatively tame.
Well, because at that time it was our first trip out here, and we're thinking like we're
Might
making
be the only one.
Yeah, we're making it all the way out here. We got to do everything we want to do.
As much as
Don't
possible.
leave anything on the table. But then, of course, once we came here, it's like there's a lot more on the table to see. And when you post something from a location in the Philippines, everybody chimes in like, you got to go here, you got to go here. And like the drooling I would get when I'd look up these places people recommended, and I'm like, oh my God, how did we not go there? We have to go back.
And
what's the place that got more flabbergasted when you visit? If someone said, "Oh, you need to go there," and it was beyond expectation.
The one place I think that really rocked our world, that was beyond expectation, probably Camiguin.
Oh, I haven't been there. I want to go there so
my
bad.
gosh.
haven't been
We
there.
have like two really favorite places in the Philippines, and Coron is one of them, because our very first trip coming out here, we'd never seen the kind of like geological, structures coming out of the ocean. It was just amazing. And then since then, Camiguin just wowed us.
Yeah.
Any reason in particular?
Every reason. I mean, it's just stunning. The
Beauty,
views
yeah.
there, the people there, the community, even like what people described to the hospital there to us sounds amazing. The climate. You go up the mountain a little bit, and it's like in the middle. I think we were there
Chill.
July.
So much variety, and it's like a self-contained.
Yeah.
It's almost like a sub-country of the Philippines, and you could say that about probably a lot of places, but I think it's more true here because the island is so small, and yet you have pretty much everything. The white sand beaches from White Beach.
Yeah, the White Beach.
White Beach, it's
It's
a
a
sandbar
sandbar.
that's just off the coast. It's a real quick boat ride. You get out there, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And then there's Monteague Island that's just over the other way, and it's like an iconic one of those. You look at it from an aerial view. It's uninhabited, and it's just a big circle of white sand within a turquoise water, and then the middle of it is nothing but side-to-side palm trees, so it's one of those just incredible-looking kind of places. And then you can do everything from cold springs and hot springs. You've got waterfalls, you've got mountains. It's a volcano, and the town itself is just absolutely incredible in terms of its cleanliness and the people and low crime, and it's just such a tight-knit little community, and it's so small that it's very approachable, very consumable, from a tourism perspective.
Because I still remember, I think that was like last year when you guys went, I think it was in Coron. I think it's Coron, where you guys stayed at this, beautiful resort, like in front of, in the middle of the ocean is like
Oh, the houseboat.
the houseboat. Yeah, like, oh my God.
That's
Love that experience.
That's the most beautiful place I have seen, like in Coron.
We
Like,
agree. We
that's
My
agree.
wife talks about that post every time from you guys.
Yeah.
I want to go. Let's go this year. Let's go this year.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. But let me ask you this. Since you said, you were on your comfort zone, right? Like going to Europe, going to Mexico, the country that are like well known around the world. What about when you came here in the Philippines for the first time? What was like, how to put it, your first impression of the country, and knowing that, okay, you're coming here, this is a Southeast Asian country.
First time, like, people literally welcomed us. Like, people said, "Welcome to our country. Thank you for visiting here." And we thought, "Whoa, that felt so different than when we visit Europe or even Costa Rica and Mexico, the other spots we hit." But when people say thank you, and you could tell the genuine kindness they had. And I remember we had our a taxi driver came to pick us up, and we asked him like advice on where to go, and he ended up being our guide for like a food tasting tour for the rest of the day.
June in Cebu City, right?
Yeah. Just amazing welcoming we got when we arrived.
When you guys came here for the first time, you guys were just on one channel because like right now you guys have to, right, leave the Philippines?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so you guys decided to create a new one once you guys came here.
Right, and a lot of that was just based on feedback that we had gotten from the viewers. It's knowing that we were going to have a home here and then spend a whole lot more time here and create a lot of content. We didn't want our channel to turn into a Philippines-only kind of channel. So it just made a whole lot of sense to set up a separate one that was focused on our new part-time life in the Philippines and then reserve our original channel for the worldwide stuff, which is what it had been for 2.5
which makes more
years,
sense too.
You know, and it's worked out really well because it allows us to have optimized content for that Filipino audience within Live the Philippines, and everybody who followed us from every other country that we had visited on Always Be Changing still gets to see a variety of worldwide travel, which is what they signed up for in the first place.
Yeah, I like the way you segmented. The one for travel is only traveling. The one from here in the Philippines is like a lifestyle channel, right?
It's had a lot of
It's
lifestyle
awesome,
content. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes all the sense.
So, I mean, I think everybody would want to do this.
These-
And,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, in an ideal world, we'd probably do this for every country, you know, where it makes it. But it's a lot of extra
It's a lot
work.
of
You know,
work,
it's
yeah.
twice as much
Well,
work.
who knows?
so-
2025 just started, maybe?
Yeah.
There's a project.
No.
Here, Philippines, another one there. Well, that's the dream of all content creators,
But
right?
because, like, I think it's great, like, because you have mentioned, like, 30 countries that you guys have been
Yeah,
to,
exactly.
right? And then here you come in the Philippines for the first time. Now you call this a second home.
Yeah.
Because in all these countries that you have been to, I mean, you didn't even rent a place to stay. But now the Philippines, you guys decided that okay, let's get a place here. It means like, you guys definitely, I mean, love the country. When was the key point for you guys to decide, you know what, let's rent a place in the Philippines?
I think maybe it was because we had to come back after our first trip, and then we came for our second trip, and we're like, oh my God, we have to come back again. And so I think that for me was like where the wheels started turning and thinking like, I wish we had a base here. You know, I wish we had a place to unpack our things and rest between hopping islands. And then things started to fall into place, and we made it happen. We tend to like jump into things 100% all in, just like a spur of the moment idea, and then we're full speed ahead on it.
I would say by the time we did that, or at least made the decision, we had come back to the Philippines a couple of times, right?
No, I think it was our second trip back when we started talking about it.
About moving.
Yeah.
We had just gotten rid of our second home, a beach home in Coronado, California.
You're right. Sorry, it was our third trip back when
That's
we
what I was
did.
thinking.
Yeah, he's right.
And so I think it was already in our head, again, like being able to leave things here. That was one of the key things that we liked about our setup with Coronado. We would go back and forth and not even have to take luggage because we had the clothes that we needed for the beach out there, you know, second set of everything out there. So the idea of being able to travel here and keep all of this snorkeling equipment and sea scooters and underwater stuff out here, second set of clothes out here. And, you know, it's pretty easy to dress out here. At least it is for me because I have like 3 shirts that are all the same.
Same here.
A couple pairs of flip-flops. You know, and so that's, I think it was just a natural progression. It was almost like we were swapping one beach house for another, you know, tropics house. So, yeah, it just made sense.
So, like, do you guys, I mean, okay, even though you guys have, like, been here just for, like, 2 years, but I think I have watched, I don't know if just correct me if I'm wrong, I have watched, I think, one of your episodes in we like, constructing something, building some, like, a resort or something like that?
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, are you guys, like, I mean, looking forward to kind of, like, I won't say settle down because you guys still need to go home, but, like, are you guys planning to stay here for long since you guys, I mean, I think that you guys are building something, right?
We're not building anything I'll let
I
you
saw it. Okay.
That was an
Yeah,
option.
yeah.
You know, you're not off base. But I think what we've learned over the past 5 months since we started looking into having a resort here is that it makes a whole lot more sense for us to buy an existing resort, boutique resort. We're not talking about Shangri-La or anything. Because, you know, especially as a foreigner, it's just so much to worry about just to find the land, buy the land. We can't own the land. And then to develop the land. So all the red tape, we've got plenty of red tape in the U.S., but it's kind of legendary here in the Philippines as well, right? And every municipality has different
rules and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So to have to start from scratch on everything from licensed, land to design, construction, all of that, it could take us years to be up and running. So we want something turnkey. So that's what we've been concentrating on, and we feel like we're getting close.
Amen. Amen. That's good.
Yeah, but there's still just so many things when you're talking about commercial real estate versus buying a condo. I mean, so many things that can go wrong, so many different parties that are involved.
I'm just waiting for the invitation.
You're
just
always
waiting.
invited.
You're on the list now. You're already on the list.
Thank you.
We had to shorten it. Who are we going to invite?
Thank you.
Calvin.
No. Thank you. I appreciate it. But
Yeah, no, I mean, I like the way business are conducted here in the Philippines and how business gets hot fast. So I'm sure you guys are up to a fun time.
and I think this is where we come up with MJ.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think this is the best. I mean, how did you guys get to know MJ?
I think we needed help. Like,
Okay.
I think we made it clear in some of our episodes that we needed help,
Yeah.
and maybe that caught their eye because they reached out to me via email, and we started talking, and they were kind of giving us the laundry list of things that they did, and we're like, this is exactly the kind of help that we need. I ended up going into Makati, meeting with the team, and just chatting the first time, and from there it turned into something where we ended up using their services multiple times. For us, it's pretty much all visa stuff for the time being, right? And we were wanting to stay more than 30 days, and so we were
Yeah,
gonna
because I don't know if you guys remember when we had a meeting long time ago via Zoom. And then I told you, okay, you guys remember, right?
Yeah.
And then I told you, okay, this company that maybe I could introduce you, to them. And then it just happened that they already, they kind of, I think, messaged you guys after. I don't know if you guys remember.
I don't know about the timing, but
Yeah. Because I think we were worried, can a foreigner stay here more than 30 days? And I was like, yes, you can.
right.
You
I remember that.
You remember, right?
conversation now.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's just like now because in your situation, you guys come here, stay like a month, go, and I think there's no way I think the better way is just to be, definitely with MJ. So what type of services have they've been doing with you? Just a visa?
for me, it's been exclusively visa extensions to the tourist visa. And that's because my stays here have been a little bit different from everybody else's. When we were out here, was that the last trip?
Yeah.
I saw you need to get to the plane and go. I saw that.
So last fall, we came out for a couple of months at least. It must have been a little bit more than a couple of months because what we ended up doing was using MJ to get ACR cards, Alien Certificate of Registration cards, for Brooklyn and Colt and Aaron, but I couldn't get it because halfway through our trip, I flew back to the U.S. to see my oldest daughter for a while because it was a very long stretch. And so that interrupted my 59-day stay requirement to get an ACR. But
So the process has to start over.
Yeah.
Like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that was when I did the one time that we took Philippine Airlines. PAL.
Philippines are like, that's right.
So I did economy on the way to Denver, and then, or technically San Francisco or LA actually, and then I did business class on the way back. So comparison episode, it was really fun.
So yeah, I saw it. When you posted like you live in the country already. I was like, okay, but how smooth is working with MJ?
Oh, so
This is what,
easy.
yeah, and I've done, I guess, most of the interface with them so far, right? But some people say you can do these same things on your own, and I think that really is true for the most part. But again, as a foreigner, the last thing I want to do is figure out where to go, wait in line, and even they had some holdups when they would go in there where it was too busy, they were backlogged, and so they would take care of this on a multi-day basis. Like, we'll be back there tomorrow. to get it done. So they're going back and forth multiple days. That's the last thing that we need to do or want to do or know how to do. And especially with what we're trying to do here. I mean, we're not just sitting around enjoying margaritas, at the pool or something like that. Like we're trying to film, we're trying to get work done.
Travel. Yeah.
So having MJ literally send their own courier to our front door, and we just give them our stuff, and they go and they bring that stuff back to our front door, and it's all taken care of. I mean, that's priceless.
I think that we couldn't do otherwise. I mean, for us, I think that this kind of hassle-free process, I think that it means a lot to us. I mean, because not only we don't know the process is actually it's not only here in the Philippines, but any immigration process is complicated in any other country. But for us, that hassle-free mindset is the best, because like you said, we don't want to stay there in the line not knowing what to do, and that might jeopardize our staying here, right?
Yeah, I'm terrified I'm going to make a mistake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So sometimes this hassle-free, knowing what to do, and then the convenience of guys on your doorstep, that's gold. That's good. I love this.
Yeah.
But I think it's really good thing that you said about like you're not just here to stay here. You wanna you get in Manila, the next day you gotta go to somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then you're in Cebu. How are you gonna go to Cebu immigration? And as I think, like as a foreigner, it needs to be most of the time it needs to be here in Manila. You'd see that like you go to here. I forgot where is it located? Where is it in Manila, right?
Manila, not Tondo, but
It's not Tondo, like yeah. So
Intramuros.
Intramuros. Like now you have to go to Intramuros now. But now you working with MJ, like they come to your house, they get your passport, they do it, and then once they finish, they bring it back. And I think that's
seamless.
See, yeah.
Yeah.
It's one more thing here in Manila that we don't really get to enjoy in the U.S., for example, where we were talking about, is it Lula Move?
Lala Move. Lala Move, yeah.
Yeah, like that's not a thing in the U.S.
Yeah.
It's like here, I could take my own car and like go run an errand, but it's so much easier and less expensive to have someone else do it for me.
But there's a key point. Do you trust them to carry your documents?
Yes.
I mean, no. Yeah. Those Lala Move, those
Move.
carrier companies. Do you trust them to? I wouldn't.
No, not our documents. No, but I trust MJ.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's one point also we can trust them. We know that they can do the job very well.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you mentioned about Lala Move. Have you ever tried Ankas?
No.
Riding Ankas? No?
No,
I don't
what is
think
it?
so.
Just goodness. I mean, like he's super scared to get Ankas. You know Ankas, right?
No.
The motorbike. You know the motorbike guys?
Yeah.
It's a
Whenever-
taxi service with motorcycle.
With motorcycle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they come to your house, they pick you up, they drop you wherever. But it's a motorcycle.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
You,
have.
you, like, just do an episode about it.
Uh-huh.
Riding Ankas in the Philippines. It's crazy.
We'll put our kids on there.
Is there anything like that in the U.S.? I don't think so, right?
Not that I know
Motorcycle
of. It
taxi.
could be like maybe in Manhattan or somewhere, they might have a smaller version of that, but it's not nationwide for sure. Never seen it.
Where you guys from in you? Sorry to go off topic. Where are you guys from in U.S.?
Denver,
Ah,
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Don't mess with Colorado.
Don't mess with Colorado.
Or go ahead, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. We're in the Philippines anyway.
But Texas,
awesome.
no.
No. Texas, no.
Yeah.
So I mean, okay. So, would you like advice out of foreigners, maybe to get in contact with MJ?
Our advice would be to get in contact with MJ. You probably have the right place to direct people to, because you've been the face of it.
Yeah, the face. Yeah.
Have you guys recommended MJ to any of your friends, someone that is visiting you guys?
Absolutely, and we actually reached out to them to help us when our our 17-year-old daughter and her boyfriend came to travel out here. They were flying on their own to meet us at the Manila airport, and I was so nervous that she was bringing her boyfriend, who's not our child. He's underage, and I just wanted to make sure we had all the documentation, everything in line, and that there wasn't going to be any issues, and it was smooth. Yeah, there were no problems.
So we
That's
posed
the
the
important-
questions to MJ, and
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, you're all good.
Just having that
Peace of mind.
reassurance. Yeah, peace of mind was priceless with them. Yeah.
But we featured MJ in a couple of our episodes,
Yeah,
basically
so-
just our experience as we were going through it. We like to start a lot of our episodes with us being at our condo and then maybe grabbing a grab, heading to the airport, that sort of thing. So I know at least the last one, that's exactly what it was picking up our documents that we had just gotten back from them, and then we were able to travel.
I saw the episode. You calculated maybe 5 or 6 hours doing that, and then it took only 5 minutes for you to go down in your condo and hand the documents.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So, guys, you guys already know, if you're foreigner coming to the Philippines, please check MJ.
Which you should come to the Philippines.
You
That's
should come
an
to the
awesome
Philippines. Yeah. All the info is going to be on the description below. As you guys know, we are working with MJ as well to find about Tene's parents. I don't know if you have watched, the previous episode. So just to give you guys an idea. So we're working with MJ to, Tenes, he's Filipino, but he was born in Hawaii. He haven't been to the Philippines. He only came here like a year ago. So right now, he doesn't have his parents anymore. So we kind of trying to look about his heritage, right? You want to add anything?
Exactly. And we are having some very nice responses in the comments. People willing to help. Any information that you guys have that can help us to track Dennis' heritage and his family. It's very welcome, guys, and we are looking forward to listen from you guys.
Yeah, so I'm gonna leave the episode also on the description below. Maybe you guys can go and watch it and try to help us as well. He's also working on his dual citizenship with MJ. So once again, if you come to the Philippines, you guys already know where to check. MJ is the solution that you need in 2025 and forever.
I'm impressed. The way they know stuff. We have some meetings to talk about Dennis' situation, and when we come to something that they say, no, this one we cannot do, this one we can do, we cannot. They're very knowledgeable, so it's gonna help us, and I'm sure that we're gonna have something out of this saga.
Yeah, and by the way, we might go to Tenes province just for us to kind of go into the barangay, because we already have the name of his mom, the name of his dad, and we have some of the pictures as well. So
Where's that
cross
again?
our fingers.
Where's that again?
It's gonna be in Vegan, Ilocos del Sur.
In
Oh,
Locos,
good food there.
Oh yeah, have you been there?
We've been to, the closest we were was Donsol.
Also,
And because Bicol
Bicol.
close to Vegan, right?
You
No,
got-
sorry, I'm mixed up. Vegan is northern Luzon.
Yeah, no, Bicol is northern.
I haven't
is
been
north,
to Bicol, so I don't know.
And
The only thing I know,
Ilocos is south. No.
Vegan is
The
north.
Sur.
Bicol is low.
Bicol is
yeah,
south.
yeah.
Vegan is north. Bicol
Vegan is
south.
north
Got
or
it.
south?
So Donsol's not
No.
close to there. As
No,
well.
no.
Vegan is north and north. No,
Yeah.
north and.
what about Baguio?
Baguio is
Baguio's
also
north.
north.
Oh, okay.
Baguio's
I'm going
beautiful.
to Bicol in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I haven't been to Bicol.
Oh.
How is Bicol?
I loved it. The food is awesome. I think that area is my favorite food that we had. And I think we tried to go back last time we were here, but I can't remember if
It's
it was
too far, no?
summer.
How long does it take? I had like 13 hours.
8 hours. No,
13
8
hours?
Oh, we flew.
8 hours? Oh, that's why. Okay.
I think it was an hour flight.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna drive there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send
Because
you
the last time I went to Vegan, it took us like 10 hours in the bus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
to Vegan.
To Vegan, yeah.
Yo, vegan.
After Baguio. Yeah.
No,
the
no.
one after Baguio.
No, Vegan is kind of like before Pangasinan. You go Baguio this way, Vegan you go this way.
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah. So,
Vegan's on the coast.
yeah. Vegan's was on the
Have you guys
coast.
been to Baguio, by the way?
Yeah. We went our last
You guys
time we were out
picked
here. So in the
strawberries and
fall.
everything?
Yeah. Oh god, it was a
Yeah.
great trip.
It wasn't time to pick strawberries, so we didn't
okay.
get to do it. But
No, you're right. We didn't. We saw all the vegetable fields,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all
Baguio
the vegetables
Market.
in the Philippines are from that area. It's gorgeous.
Which like are the islands that you guys are looking forward to see this year in the Philippines?
So we are hoping that we're going to be going to our first trip to Davao soon.
Davao soon.
And I mean, that's been on our list for a while.
You guys gonna eat crocodile?
Crocodile.
There is crocodile lechon.
Yeah.
Yeah, crocodile
Tastes like
lechon, crocodile ice cream.
Yes, we
Yes.
are. Yeah, we are.
those both sound
It's
fantastic.
like, are you sure?
I'm trying to picture the ice cream, but lechon.
Yeah, there's like, crocodile lechon. Yeah, you
yeah.
see like they're all crocodile lechon, like crocodile
They
lechon.
say it tastes like chicken.
It
Yeah.
does.
I haven't eaten crocodile, so I don't know how it tastes like.
We've had it before, and I'm excited about the crocodile ice cream.
Yeah, there's a crocodile ice cream.
Yeah.
I know in Florida they eat crocodile, but it's also in Colorado.
I mean, there's one restaurant. I think it was like a outdoor world that we had crocodile in Colorado. But you know, we anytime we have an opportunity to taste something that's different, we try.
And how come you like the food in here in the Philippines? Because it's different from everything I ever experienced.
I mean, I like it great. There's plenty of opportunity for an awesome meal, but it's different. It varies island to island.
That's true. Yeah, that's
I
true.
almost feel like every destination we go to in the
Different
Philippines
type of
has
cuisine.
like the one thing you have to try. You have to have this bread here. You have to have this cookie here. And we always hear about it on our.
No, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Like you go Cebu, okay, later on. You go Batangas, like Lomi. You go Tagaytay, it's
Yeah.
like Bulalo. You go like I mean,
You like lomi a lot, right?
yeah, it's my favorite Filipino food.
What is it?
Lomi.
Lomi.
It's like a soup,
it.
sticky soup.
Slimy, not
Slime, yeah. Sorry, slime. It's really slimy, really slimy.
Slimy soup?
Soup, yeah. It has like all type of meats: pork, fried chicken, anything you imagine. The whole mix. It's all
And
mixed.
when you pull it from the bowl, it stretches like
Where
that.
do you get it?
In Batangas.
Batangas.
What makes it slimy and stretchy?
Starch.
Yeah, starch. Yeah, that's true.
What's the name of that chicken
we
again?
tried to eat together, he couldn't eat it.
But the chicken and the pork fried was awesome.
I mean,
gotta
that's
tell you.
not part of it. Everybody can eat chicken. I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the
What's
food
the name
itself.
of that city where we go?
Batangas.
No, there's
San Juan?
No,
one?
it's a short name.
Lipa?
Lipa, yeah.
Oh, Batangas Lipa. Oh, Batangas Lipa. Yeah, it's just like an hour away from Manila, for like maybe 1 hour 30 minutes.
It's nice.
If it's not traffic though. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We got to get down there. We haven't been there yet, but
you
Yeah.
guys gonna love
A
Batangas.
good, like,
There's a lot of
weekend getaway.
spot to eat. A lot of spot. A lot. But I don't know if you guys check on the news. They've been saying like Davao might be the capital food of the Philippines.
Yes.
yeah, we do. We hear that.
Davao,
we
yeah.
hear a lot of places
yeah.
are the food capital of the Philippines. Pampanga, Bicol,
Mm-hmm.
and Davao.
But I think like Davao is kind of big because like in 2025 now.
Yeah.
The new one.
Now, durian is really big in Davao,
Davao,
but it's not going to be the season when we go.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
I had worse. I won't say worst, but I mean you guys know. I don't know if you guys know Tagalog curd. So we went to what is this, a market here in Manila. We bought durian, but what happened is it was rotten. Is that how you say?
Rotten.
Yeah, rotten.
Oh.
Like spoiled.
Yeah, spoiled. It was spoiled,
Uh-oh.
and you already know that durian. It already smells,
Doesn't
right?
smell good.
And now imagine it was spoiled.
Because
So-
it's fermenting.
No, like for us, we didn't even know. So for us, we just thought it's just the smell of it. So we open, and then we eat it. So we look at each other
There's something wrong.
because I have eaten before in Davao too. I have eaten, but I was just like, bro, this is not good.
Yeah, that sounds like the worst. She wouldn't even eat it if it was nice and fresh and good.
I did not. We had it in Kuala Lumpur, and I just really did not agree with it. But I have heard that the durian in Davao is different. That it has like a different flavor to it. So
It's
wanna
different.
try
Yeah,
it.
I'm pretty sure, but it still smells, but it's not that.
Yeah.
It still smells. The thing is, you just need to use gloves and then just close your eye and then eat it.
And hope
I think it
it's not
helps
spoiled.
to just imagine it as being a very tasty fruit as opposed to what you do, which is imagine it being trash because it smells like.
Now, yeah, I did get a little criticized for how I described it. I didn't care for it. Didn't agree with me. It was, some people like they can't stand the taste of cilantro.
Cilantro. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
like no matter what you say to convince them, like it's actually great. Like to me, the durian that we had.
So you haven't tried durian yet?
Not in Davao.
Not
I've
in
had
Davao.
Kuala Lumpur durian. Actually, I have not actually had durian. We had like flavors of durian in Kuala Lumpur, and I couldn't handle.
I was able to drink a little of the durian juice.
Yeah.
But just a little. I'm like you. There's something that I don't agree with. It can be as delicious as they say.
Yeah. I tried durian coffee and
Durian coffee.
Durian
yeah,
ice cream.
and ice cream.
Oh yeah.
And neither of those. Were
I'm the same with fish.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't eat fish. Yeah.
I'm the same with fish, except tuna. from the can.
Again.
No, but I think even though it's not like the season right now, I'm pretty sure you're gonna find durian in Davao. 100% sure.
How about balot?
I gotta try it.
Balot.
Oh yeah. Not me, but this guy. Yeah, I had to hold the camera for Blue, so I haven't
Yeah,
had that
so you
yet.
cannot eat because you are doing something.
But
Right?
I did do Betamax. I did eat chicken blood, and that was an awesome
What is
experience.
Betamax? Chicken,
It's
Chicken
so
blood.
chicken blood,
Chicken
like literally
blood.
the
Oh, yeah.
blood, and then
Yeah.
it's somehow prepared,
like
cooked,
grill, like cube, right? Yeah.
Put it.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten that though.
Yeah.
It's almost like gelatin, and then they cut it.
Yeah.
And then
Then
put it on
grill
steak,
it.
grill it.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
eaten that. I haven't eaten that.
You know what? I thought it was delicious. But I could not have more than just like one little cube. It was very like rich and yeah, I just couldn't have more than what I tried, but it was good taste. It was good flavor.
Some of my favorite Filipino foods are the street foods. You know, like so we had balut.
Balut,
And
yeah.
I
Kids,
think
too.
this is
You
interesting.
like balut? Yeah, I mean you
know what?
enjoy eating.
I've only had it one time.
One time,
And June.
No, don't worry, it's coming now.
We have a surprise for you.
It's coming, but
We have a surprise for you.
I'm just kidding.
I'm terrified.
But we were instructed to put some of the vinegar stuff on there, so it ended up and salt. So it ended up just tasting vinegary and
And
salty.
salt, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so I couldn't get a true sense of that. But more recently, we went in Makati getting some street foods there, and we did day old chick. Was that Makati?
Yeah.
I cannot eat. You guys try
No,
that?
that wasn't Makati. That was when
That was in Manila.
In Manila,
Okay.
yeah.
So
You guys eat that?
Chicken, so you get fried and
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to eat it right away, right when they take it out of the
from
grease,
the egg?
right, the fryer.
Okay.
Because the crispier, the better. But I mean, it just tastes like chicken, you know. So the bones are in there, the beak's in there,
Yeah.
but it's not crunchy enough that it creates a problem at all. It's not like trying to bite through a piece of fried chicken that's got bones in it, right? You know, it's just got texture to it. But the entire thing, the brains, whatever, it all still just tastes like you're eating chicken. So it's a very pleasant flavor.
And not just Phil tasted it; it was Colt
Ate
because
it.
he eats everything. He wants. To
I haven't
try it
tried
all.
that. Like, salute on that. I haven't tried it. I'm scared.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Why?
I would eat balot. Like, I can eat balot anytime. You give me balot right now, I'll eat it. But
Yeah.
just that one day, just by looking at it, no.
Man, we did food trying before. You eat everything.
No, but that one, like, seeing the baby there laying.
Yeah,
Okay, so as long as it's like one day before hatching,
you're good.
you'll eat it one day after hatching.
I think
miss
it'd
the
be
window.
easier to eat the day old chick than the balut.
Nah.
No. Sure
For me,
you?
balot is just like an
Balut?
egg. Because they saw it, like, the yolk is still there. It's just like an egg. It's just open, close. I usually, now I don't close my eye anymore. I look at it.
Yeah.
Before I would just open, close my eye.
Yeah. I would try. I didn't do the one day old chick, but I would try them next opportunity we have.
What about balot?
Oh yeah, I would try it.
You would try balot?
Yeah, I would try it.
So what is the
So
more?
guys, followers,
Yeah.
you heard her. She will try.
So the goal in 2025 is to try balot.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. All right.
I will not share that goal. I
Maybe.
will not share goal. I will cheer for you guys to get your business up and running as soon as possible. But this one, sorry.
Now this guy, he doesn't eat that.
Sorry.
Like how do I put it? He's too picky.
Uh oh.
Imagine like we were doing it like I mean traveling content, right? So
Food content.
Food content. We would be going to Cebu. No, I mean we went until what?
Pampanga.
Pampanga together. Imagine, yeah, like me, I'm someone who eats literally everything. As long as it's food, I'm gonna eat it.
And he enjoys it.
I like
It's
it.
not just
So
he enjoys it.
I'm like eating, and he's just like taking one bite. Like I'm like, bro, eat the food.
I swear,
Just
I was holding the camera, so I was focused.
Yeah.
I cannot lose focus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, but I mean, like I love Filipino food. I love Filipino food.
I like some also, especially the soup, the soury soup, the
Sinigang?
Ah,
I love
Sinigang,
it.
so good.
I thought you were
Yeah.
going to say soup number 7. Is that what it is?
You had
Soup number
another one
5.
I was-
Number 5?
Oh, you tried soup number 5?
yeah, I was holding the camera again.
I mean, yeah, I know
Yeah.
soup number 5.
With all the good parts in it, yeah. The,
Yeah.
the horse parts, the
Well,
cow parts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even try it. Another one
I
too.
wouldn't even go inside the restaurant. I think.
I tried soup number 5 in Makati. There's this place that they only sell soup number 5, who's well known. Like all these international vloggers, they all go there just to try. I mean, the soup number 5.
You did content there, right?
I did like I think like 2 or 3. I mean 3 times. Anyways,
What's your favorite? So I have to ask.
Our favorite?
Favorite food.
I mean, I would quickly say mangoes. I love
I know
mangoes,
here in
but
the
that's such
Philippines,
an
a
easy
Filipino
answer.
dish. Filipino dish.
A dish, I love sisig.
Sisig is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pork sisig, right?
Yep.
Pork
We
sisig.
went to the
in Pampanga. You tried there, right?
Yeah,
Sisig.
we did. We went to Pampanga.
Sisig.
What's the name of that city in Pampanga? We went.
Bro, San Juan, no? I know, I forgot. San Fernando.
San Fernando, yeah.
San Fernando.
Yeah.
San Fernando. Yeah, that's where we tried.
That place is a spot. We get issues to go inside.
Oh,
It was crowded, right? The one we did.
That is where I tried the rabbit.
Rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried. Did you eat? No.
I eat konti lang.
That's where I tried the rabbit. That's the only
Like it.
place in the Philippines that they have rabbit.
It's just,
This sounds familiar.
what kind of a dish is it?
Grill, lechon.
Grilled
Lechon.
Rabbit's lechon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just like rabbit lechon. They would like,
That sounds good.
yeah. I mean, a lot of people, they don't eat
It
it.
looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good, and it's very fatty, so it's tender. But I don't know.
Yeah. What about you? Like, Phil, what's
My
your
favorite?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of lechon, but I also like crispy pata.
Oh yeah.
So basically the
It's
porks.
good, yeah. Crispy pata is good.
Anything crispy pork, I'm sold.
Crispy ulo.
Beef, you're not fan.
No, I am. I mean, all that stuff too. But I just feel like the pork dishes are the most decadent. You know, you've got that good fattiness to it, and it just crisps up so well, especially in dishes like that. I think it's the
Oh,
bomb.
now I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, so the snacks in here. Okay, just before.
Lechon chips.
Have you guys tried this?
No?
Piatos?
No.
Are you guys okay to try? Do you want to try?
Yeah.
Okay. This is how they open in the Philippines whenever they're drinking. They do like this. So, this is a classic way of you opening and be drinking with your friends here in the Philippines. Which you guys have seen.
Make it into a little bowl, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just like
a little trick.
Have you tried this?
Yes.
of course.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
You know what? I have been craving lately. Last time we were here, we just randomly grabbed a bag of chips from a Family Mart. It was, I think, egg yolk
Egg yolk?
chips.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
I love those. I'm gonna go back and get some of those.
Nice. Wait, give me.
So, roast beef, potato chips, tortilla chips. Is there anything special flavor-wise for these, or just
This one is my favorite one.
Those are good. Roast beef, yeah. Thank you.
spicy cheese chip?
I'm with the roast beef chips.
Roast beef, right?
Those are good. Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
I love the things. I love the way food here has less salt. Everything that you buy here have less salt. If you buy this one in my country, it's really salty. It's gonna make you thirsty.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
You know, we had so many Filipinos tell us that the reason they have to serve white rice with everything in the Philippines is to offset the saltiness of the food. And I'm the same. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't think the food's very salty here.
But
Exactly.
and here they cook rice without salt, right?
Exactly.
Like I have like my sister. She arrived here like 2 weeks ago for the first time coming to the Philippines.
Oh,
She came.
awesome.
Yeah, she came to visit me. So at home, because my girlfriend, she's Filipino, right? So we cook rice the way they cook in the Philippines, just like no rice cooker, no no oil, no whatever. So we cook on that way. I was like, I just wanted to see my sister like reaction. So so we cooked the food and everything we put on the table. And the first time, her first meal, it was sinigang. Sinigang,
Pork sinigang?
pork sinigang, plain rice. First time because like it's her first time out of the country. So like
Oh, wow.
first experience with outside cuisine.
Big trip.
So she goes there, the soup. She look at me like,
Okay.
what is this?
What is this?
Like this is soup. This is how they do it in the Philippines. Because back home,
Get used to it.
yeah, get used to because like Angola was colonized by Portugal, so our cuisine is most like Portuguese. We don't really like have a lot of soup, right? Even in Brazil, you guys don't have like a lot of soup.
No.
You barely have like soup.
I love the beans that you made before.
Oh, beans, yeah, bean soup, yeah. So, and then she goes like, actually, it's weird because I mean, sinigang is made of what? Tamarind?
Tamarind. Yeah.
Tamarind,
Yes.
tamarind. So it's, and for us, it's like, you don't put tamarind in the food.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't do that. And she's like, oh. First day she didn't like it. Second day, we bought crispy pata. Actually, we bought crispy pata, and then she liked it. And my girlfriend, she like, there's still leftover of the soup in the fridge. Can you just try the soup? And she goes like, oh, why it tastes different? I'm like, no, you're getting used to the cuisine.
Only took a day.
Yeah.
You're just getting used to the cuisine, because even for me, it was like coming here. It was like a culture shock for me.
Yeah.
Mainly the rice.
Yeah, it's for us too. Like we would get a buffet, and we'd put all the meat and the sauces, and we would skip the rice because we're just not used to having multiple carbs. You know, we kind of balanced it a bit, and we don't do a ton of rice. And everybody would comment and be like, "You didn't get any rice. You need rice." I'm like, "I didn't know. I'm sorry."
That's a crime here. Not
It
to
is.
eat with
It's
rice.
a little bit of a crime. Yeah. So we do eat a little bit more rice now, or at least
Filipino style.
Yeah, Filipino style for sure.
And just kind of like before we go, what are the people that love you, like your supporters, can expect from you guys in 2025?
More. Yeah, we've got a lot that we are planning for this year, and one of those things is we want to buy a resort.
Amen.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen.
yeah, we're gonna try and make it happen. We're working on making it happen.
If someone in the audience has something to offer you, it's okay for them to reach out.
Absolutely, yeah. You can find us at
followabc.com/inquiries.
We're gonna put all the
Yeah.
information
In the description below.
Yeah.
In the
So
description, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
easy to find, you guys.
It's like a specific, area that you guys are looking to, or
well,
We've been looking everywhere.
we have been looking
open to pretty much
everywhere.
anything.
But then, yeah, there are certain areas, we're kind of more excited about than others. There's just a lot of criteria.
what's your favorite one area?
Well, we love Camiguin.
To me, yeah.
I knew she would say that.
My earpiece fell out. And then there was some places in Zamboanguita that we like too.
So south of Dumaguete.
Yeah,
We've included those in some of our episodes.
yeah.
But we've been looking at Palawan, various places also.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just beach is kind of important to us. But beyond that, it's more about the right size and the right community, because we'll be a big part of the community. So we just want to make sure that it's a place where we can fit in, make a contribution, and that's beautiful.
And for our international travels, we're planning on multiple group trips this year because we had the best time when we went to Antarctica. And
We should ask about that.
yeah, we had
also
a group of 24. Half of our group that joined us, half of our guests were from the Philippines, flew from Manila, and we had the best time. That was like our favorite way to travel now is a group trip. So we have a few of those in the works, and if you want to check
In the Philippines?
no, well, we're going to reserve group trips, Philippines, for hopefully when we have a resort. And we'll do that sort of separately because it's different travel in the Philippines than when you go to another destination.
Absolutely. Completely different.
Yeah. But if you want to learn about our group trips, you could go to followabc.com/trips.
Or the info on the description
Oh,
below.
right.
Can you tell us about the experience that you guys had at Antarctica? How do you
Yeah, I was.
How do you pronounce it again?
Antarctica.
Yeah. Can you tell us? Because I was just on the other side looking the stories.
I mean, we can only try to tell you about it because it's undescribable. It is otherworldly, you would say, right?
Yes, and everybody says that Antarctica is one of those places you can't really describe, you can't hear about it, you can't see it.
You have to be there.
Pictures and videos, you've got to be there. It's so huge in person, and it's so pristine. It's unlike any other place you've ever been. You can walk the beaches there. You're never going to find a single piece of trash anywhere. Like, the place is just
So
absolutely
untouched by human
gorgeous.
hands.
And the wildlife is just crazy and natural. You're just penguins walking all around you. Like, they don't even care. Because we're not a threat. But Here's the quick version of everything that we did. We did the polar plunge south of the Antarctic Circle.
Woo!
Wow.
Negative
Cold.
2 degrees.
Yep.
1 degree or 2 degrees?
Negative
on the water?
2.
Negative 2 degrees.
So
on the
we have
water.
a certificate.
We did 1,000-year-old cocktails. So you pull glacial ice out of the ocean. It's the clear pieces. They're clear because they're so old and compacted from being in the glacier that it pushes all the air bubbles out. You grab one of those, probably at least 1,000 years old. They might be 10,000 years old. Take it back to the ship, chip it away, and make cocktails with it, right?
My God.
Awesome.
So cool.
So many penguins, seals, so many whales. We were on a luxury ship, which made it really cool to like take the Zodiac landings out into the snow. Sometimes it was really cold. You come back, and you've got hot tubs, you've got bottomless caviar and champagne and just everything. Just hanging out with friends. It was such a great time.
Yeah.
We started with 4 days in Buenos Aires, Argentina. So that part was really cool. What else?
I mean, it was just perfect. It's like you'd never seen color before until you go there, and you never breathed air until you go there because there is no pollution. And any content that we share, no filter whatsoever. Like, no need. It's just so pure.
Vivid. It's vivid.
Yes. Yeah. And our last landing, we were in tank tops. I mean, it was not freezing by the end of our trip. I mean, the weather varied because it depends if a storm comes in or not, and the weather can change in an
Because
instant.
it's dry, so the sensation is not going to be that cold.
Yeah, and so each day it actually got warmer and warmer, and I think the landing before that, like, we didn't bring our jackets, and gradually we ended up in tank tops.
I saw the picture of, Phyllis pulling the
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, how else are we going to get through the ice?
that picture, oh my God. So that's a beautiful picture.
It was just so cool. And it's surreal, too, because you just can't believe that you're basically on the bottom of the world, And being south of the Antarctic Circle this time of year, when we were there, it's like constant sunlight. Like, we'd get up at 3 a.m., 2 a.m., and it's still light outside.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just magical.
Guys live a full life. It's awesome the way you guys enjoy. It's awesome. It's an inspiration for us because it's nice. I'm sure that you guys have this fulfilling in
Something,
life.
yeah.
Fulfilling
Another
sentiment
check.
in life. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Travel has opened our minds, our hearts to so much more than we anticipated before we started traveling. But then it also, I feel like as we check a box, there's like 10 more that
Another
open
opens.
up. Yeah, we're like, once we go here, it's like, okay, now we have to go over there and there. I mean, it's just endless opportunities in this world.
And I hope one day we can make it there as well. Yes, it's a dream.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
definitely
Oh my God.
gonna
We're
come
starting
true.
small, but I'm sure we'll pick up.
No, but by watching the stories, I felt like I was already
It
there.
inspires
I
us.
felt like
You gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go. Yeah.
it's super beautiful place. And just kind of like before we go, right? We usually ask this, and I have asked you guys this before, but I think like now with the experience that you guys have been here for the past like 2 years living in the country, like what message do you have to the people that support you since day one, since when you arrive here? You guys brought the whole family here. Those people that will be telling you, thank you for visiting our country. Thank you for coming to our country. Like, what message you have for them?
Gratitude is all ours. We want to say thank you for welcoming us and making us feel supported and in a way that we hadn't felt anywhere else. So it's a whole new family and community here that we cherish and we have an immense amount of gratitude for.
And we especially like saying thank you in person.
Yeah.
So if you see us out, please come say hello.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll give a hug.
We get so
I
many
like
comments. I'm
hugs.
sure you probably do too. Like people saying, "I saw you."
I saw
but
you.
didn't know
Yeah.
Say hi.
Take pictures and everything. It's a nice feeling, huh?
Yeah.
It's great to
It's nice to say thank you in person.
to
Yeah.
break down that digital wall, that internet
Yeah.
wall, and actually see people's faces.
Because you guys have done meet and greet, no?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have BGC, if I remember.
Yeah.
Are you guys planning to do anytime soon?
Not at that level. We prefer the micro meet and greet. You know,
Yeah.
like we constantly get emails or DMs from people who are like, "Hey, I'm going to be in BGC on these dates. And we're like, let's
Meet
meet
for
up."
lunch or coffee.
Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. And you know what? As fun as that meet and greet was, it's really difficult to
Organized.
Just set.
actually to organize, but also to
Accommodate
accommodate time
and
to
give
talk to
attention.
people. You know, it's kind of like lines, going through hello, and a lot of people
Yeah.
probably spent an hour, maybe longer, for some of them just to get to the event, and then to just be able to like take a quick selfie. It's anticlimactic.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if we can
Defeats
actually
the
have a
purpose,
conversation,
yeah.
that's
Quality
way better.
time. Yeah.
That's awesome. So guys, the DM is open. They're awesome. Not only in front of the cameras, they're delightful people. So I'm sure that you're gonna have a great time with them, right, Gigi?
Just before you go, do you have any question?
Yes, you're a delight also. You're delightful also. After you
Do you
get
have any
jealous.
question? Do you have any question before we go?
No, I want to thank also you guys. It's a great time. Nice to know you. This part of and hear your experience that because it inspires us. Not only the content, but knowing where it comes from, and then it's really inspiring
The
for
family
us.
in
content-
general.
Thank you.
Exactly. Not only for us content creators, but for people that watch you guys. It's awesome. We appreciate that. Thank you so
I'm
much.
Thank you,
tearing
Rebecca.
up. I'm getting emotional over here.
I think I would just say thank you so much for making time, because we have met like maybe a year ago. Actually, we met in January as well, last year.
Yeah.
We met in January last year, and we've been talking for a while right now. I just want to say thank you so much for making time. For us, I think us as a content creator, I think it's a privilege to have you guys here, knowing that we are all foreigners. We left our country, but we're here trying to give, trying to be ourselves, but at the same time trying to spread the word of the Philippines to the world. So I just want to say thank you so much for making time, and you guys keep on posting the amazing videos. As you know, I'm a big fan since day one. Since I watched, your videos, since I came across it, with you guys on the street, you guys showed me love, and whenever we met, you guys are always, showing me love and give me advices. As well off cameras, give me advices on how we can move the channel forward. Just want to say thank you so much, and I wish you guys all the best, more success, and more subscribers, 1 million, 2 million, and I just wish you guys all the best.
Sky's the limit.
Thank you. You guys too. Really appreciate it. It's always fun to come down here.
Yeah. Always have time for you, Calvin.
Thank you so much.
And
Appreciate
you
it.
too. Always.
Thank you. Guys, thank you so much if you have watched until the end. We just had an amazing podcast, amazing stories, family that moved,
I have a question
traveling.
for you. What if I need a studio to record my stuff?
If you need a studio, we are Manila.knxn. All our info is in the description below. If you want to just look at this, yeah? You want to start a podcast, you have a talent, but you don't have any gadget, you don't have any camera. Our info is in the description below. Reach out to us, and definitely a team will reach out to you as well. We'll reply to your email, and from there you're gonna have your podcast, your dream podcast. We have all the gadgets. We are located in One Park Drive here in BGC, just nearby. So if you're foreigner or even Filipino, want to have a podcast, or even if you need how to call it, and as a team to record, like let me say your wedding or whatever, all our info is on the description below. Manila.knxn, this is a blogged podcast.
Block, the #1 podcast in the Philippines.
The #1 podcast. No, I won't say that anymore because you guys got mad because of him. Anyways, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. See you guys in the next episode.